This is Katie Neal from New York's NASH FM 94.7, hanging out at Stage 17 with Kimberly, Karen, and Philip from Little Big Town. Guys, thanks so much for coming to see us.
Thank you.
Good
to see you.
Yeah, so the new album, The Breaker, came out in February. We're loving that. I just wanted to talk to you guys about the first single, Better Man, which went #1. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So when Taylor wrote that song and she reached out to you guys and said that she just kept hearing you guys on that, like, did you guys get to listen to that song the first time all together, or was there like a group text of like, oh my gosh, we have to get this song?
There was a group text.
Yeah, it got sent to me, and I heard it, and I immediately kind of sent it to them. And I was like, guys, check this song out. And so we kind of listened at home individually. And then we were on tour with Luke Bryan, so we were kind of listening to lots of songs and what songs are going to work, what's going to make the record. But that one we just couldn't stop listening to. It was just...
It's so great.
It hooked us.
Yeah, absolutely. So now I'm kind of wondering, after I say group text, like, what is the Little Big Town group text like? Is there like one of you, like somebody that never responds to all the messages?
Well, on text, usually it's the emails that everybody doesn't respond to, but the text messages, everybody pretty much chimes in on the text messages, and then the emojis start going.
Oh, yeah,
and the Bitmojis start going.
Jimmy's
and,
he's
Yeah.
the emoji
Yeah,
king.
he's the Bitmoji king, and I don't know. He never answers in real words. You
You just kind of have to like make out the
Symbols,
emoji
yeah.
story. So the new single, When Someone Stops Loving You. So the first time I listened to this, like there's a line in the chorus that like caught me so hard, and it's, when someone stops loving you, it doesn't make the evening news. Which I thought was so interesting because it's so spot on, because when your heart is broken, it is like your whole world, but
Yes.
it means nothing to the world.
to anybody
yeah.
else. Yeah,
Yeah.
The world just keeps on going, and I think that's my favorite line
Is it?
too. Yeah, I just love that lyric so much, and Jimmy's vocal is amazing.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, so I'm glad you like that one.
Yeah, I really do. So besides being like incredibly musically talented, having all these things going on, you guys always have really cool side projects, like your new wine. Kimberly has her cookbook. And like, as the bandmate with the cookbook, do you get guilted into being the one to cook all the time?
I love being the one to cook. I love to cook. If I'm home in my kitchen and I don't have to be at a show, I'm probably cooking.
Yeah, so it's not a big deal.
It's always fun too. Like if we're at home for a few days and we're getting on the bus to go on like a 3-day run, she'll always bring something from home that she was either experimenting with, or I just happened to make these brownies, or your Slap Happy bars are my favorite.
Yeah, I mean
Ooh.
it's endless, and then she doesn't eat it, but
Yes,
the rest
I
of us do.
Yes, I do.
She's a food pusher. She pushes on everybody
little-
else.
Yeah, she's a pusher.
Now every band is going to think somebody needs to get a cookbook now, because knowing
right.
that
It comes in handy.
it's going to be a future requirement. And then Karen, you have your fashion line, which
do.
that is so cool. How much fun has it been for you designing
Oh, it's
all
been
the clothes?
amazing. That's what I was doing in the city yesterday. I was working on new stuff.
Oh, that's exciting. Have you guys thought about maybe like going down to Macy's and doing some secret shopping down there? I feel like that's a viral video waiting to happen.
If we can find a few minutes, Kimberly and I are like power shoppers.
Is there to go shopping?
Professionals.
Expert shoppers.
I know, and it's so hard when you're here in the city to like not run. There's so many places, because you walk out of one, you're like, oh, I'll just go in one more, and then one more.
Yep.
There's so many great places, even for guys.
Absolutely. He's like, Philip's like, I want to come shopping too.
Even for guys.
He's got a good shopping game, this one.
Yeah, I can walk around, but you get tired walking around the city.
Oh
shopping
yeah,
all
you
day.
do. You won't even realize. My mom was actually here last week, and she's like, "I wonder how far I walked today." And I checked her phone. She walked 14 miles, just walking around shopping.
Wow.
But you totally don't realize
Yeah.
it. So I bet if you check your phone
Calorie
today,
burner.
Yeah, exactly. So there's something I think is really interesting right now in Nashville. It seems like everyone is either pregnant or expecting, and you guys, you guys all have kids. You've done the thing, touring, recording an album, and like, what kind of like advice do you have for some of the new artists who are getting ready to have kids go out on tour? Like, how do you balance your career and being a parent?
Wow.
Hang on, hold on tight.
Strap in.
We attempt that every day. I think, of course, it's true for them too. Our kids are our first priority, and so we will do everything to have them around and have them, have a fun, normal life, and we move heaven and earth to be with them and try to make them happy. So, I don't know.
And we
know.
have a great team of people that help us coordinate that. And sometimes, like when we're going through an airport or something, it's like
It's utter chaos.
it's funny.
It takes a village.
It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean,
an
there's-
organism moving through.
There's 4 children, so there's 4 backpacks and baby bags, and I mean it's everything, every Lego you could ever dream up, and it's just like stuff just exploding in the airport.
Everywhere. And they all get
Yeah.
along pretty good too?
Oh, they get along
Or
great.
they fight like brothers and
They adore
sisters?
each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
they adore each
they
other.
have their own band. They're gonna one day do great things.
Little
apparently.
Big Town.
They want to be on our stage so bad.
Yes.
We brought
they've
him
been-
out.
Oh my gosh,
we
you guys
brought
an
him out
opening
at the
act.
Ryman, and they completely just like went crazy at the Ryman.
Oh,
And
I'm sure.
They were like singing and dancing, and Elijah was dancing crazy.
He picked up some moves from Luke Bryan.
He did. That's what he said. He learned
Shaking
it.
those hips?
Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing. Well, the new album is out, The Breaker. If you don't have it, please get it. And thank you guys so much for coming up to see us today.
Thank
Please,
you.
anytime.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Of course.
Hey, it's Katie Neal from Nash FM 94.7. Thanks so much for tuning in. To find out when our next event will be and how you can win your way in, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, download the Nash FM 94.7 app, and check out NashFM947.com. See you next time.